Today we're talking about mix ratios. And as you can see, I've got a whole pile of different equipment here on the table. And that means in certain situations, each one of these pieces of equipment could require a different mix ratio. Now when we talk about mix ratios, that means the amount of oil that we're putting in with a certain amount of gas. We add the oil to the gas, that provides the lubrication for the engine. And in most situations, people think more is better. Well, more isn't necessarily better all the time. But what I'm here to talk about today is AMSOIL's ability to provide you with one mix ratio for all of your equipment. So whether it's something old, like this generator over here, that takes a 20-to-1, or something newer, like this weed whacker that's 50-to-1, we can set you up with one mix ratio, no problems. And the way that's possible is proper formulation and high quality product. There's a couple things going on when you start looking at mix ratios in owner's manuals. If we're talking about an older piece of equipment, maybe the mix ratio was 20-to-1. There's something else going on there. You have to look at the age of the equipment. The technology wasn't available. The oil technology wasn't in a place where we could take away some oil, so they had to put a whole pile of oil in to get the engine to survive. Well, now oil technology has come around. And at AMSOIL, we do more with less. What that means is we've spent a pile of time testing so that we can put in less oil and still provide the same amount of lubrication. The bonus there is you have less smoke, you spend less money on oil, and it's convenient. You've got one can and not 4 cans. That's a convenience factor. We figure that in. Now for reference, when we talk about mix ratios, we're talking about different amounts of oil and different amounts of gasoline. So let's stick to 1 gallon of gas for reference today. Now, AMSOIL SABER Professional is capable of providing protection all the way down to 100-to-1. Now what is 100-to-1? This is an example of 100-to-1. 1.3 ounces of oil for 1 gallon of gasoline. That's all you need. That'll provide protection in the weed whacker, in the leaf blower, the chainsaw, the generator, no matter what age or year. AMSOIL passes all of the industry tests at half the recommended amount of oil. If the industry test is run at 50-to-1, we pass at 100-to-1. So we can claim a rating that everyone else has to use 50-to-1, we can claim that same rating at 100-to-1. We also understand that some people are not comfortable putting that very small amount of oil in their can. And for that reason, we've also tested SABER Professional at all the other mix ratios. So can you use SABER at 50-to-1? Yes. Can you use SABER at 32-to-1? Yes. The point is that you can use SABER Professional to standardize your mix ratio wherever you're comfortable. 100-to-1 is obviously our primary recommendation, and that's what I mix all my equipment. But if you're not comfortable, whatever you settle on, SABER Professional has you covered. For more information on how AMSOIL can help you out with your handheld needs, check out amsoil.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.